Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the coin. Where is Christopher Nkunku? That's the news that's been circulating around for a little while now. We all thought perhaps he's going to be able to feature against Preston. Perhaps he's going to be able to feature against Middlesbrough. Perhaps he's going to be able to feature against Fulham and really get match sharpness, really get match fit, and start putting a massive impact on Chelsea's season, this season, the abysmal season that continues from last season. And he's an important player for us. He's meant to be a player that was meant to create a lot of impact for us, and that was meant to create a successful campaign for us. And now here we have, ladies and gentlemen, yet another injury-prone player, which honestly is starting to worry me a lot. We saw his injuries at Leipzig, and how that created an issue just before he joined us. Of course, obviously, the injury started to culminate off the back of that World Cup campaign that he missed. Then he came back to Leipzig from the World Cup. Well, he wasn't participating in the World Cup. He came back to Leipzig to recuperate. And it took a long time. And then when he finally did come back, he got re-injured again. So it took a long time to finally come back for Leipzig. And then obviously for Chelsea Football Club, joined in the last summer, and he was looking fine. He was looking good. And we thought, okay, we've got something going on this season. And then once again in the preseason, big injury happened to him. And in all honesty, I don't think he's fully recovered from that. He's come back. He wasn't looking match sharp in recent times when he has featured for us. And before he even got going, he ended up getting this hip injury now. So all of these injuries that he's having, knee injuries and muscle injuries, which is now culminating towards his hip, it's creating a massive issue for us. We've got some important games coming up. We've got Middlesbrough coming up in the second leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final, which is a must-win. We have to go to the final, or it's an absolute embarrassment. Then we've got Aston Villa in the FA Cup. Then we've got Liverpool in the Premier League. And then the fixtures in the Premier League is mad. Absolutely mad. Everyone is getting so giddy about the recent win against Fulham, and rightly so, no problems. We should be excited about the win. But if you see the upcoming fixtures, it will quickly click you back into reality, and this whole us hoping, that's what I'm doing as well, hoping that Chelsea turn this season around and that this manager turns this season around. It's going to come crashing down on us. It really will. So a player like Nkunku is so important, so important to our cause. But ladies and gentlemen, he's nowhere to be seen. This is the latest news at the moment. As you can see, this is a particular tweet from Felix. No pictures of either Cole Palmer or Conor Gallagher in the training today. That we know that's not injury related, so they may have a day off. Who knows? They have played a lot of matches, so that might simply be just managing their training time. Palmer was pictured training yesterday, but no sight of Gallagher. So you can see that's not injury related. But Nkunku not pictured at all, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see here, you best believe he's not going to feature against Middlesbrough. And if he does, it's going to be off the bench. And it's a big miss. It honestly is a big miss. I wanted Nkunku to be able to start for us against Middlesbrough, who, honestly, they will come to Stamford Bridge with one mission only and one mission only all over, which is to defend like their lives depend on it, like their families are held hostages. That's how they're going to defend. Park the bus. They've got a 1-0 lead at the moment, a lead to protect, and that's what they're going to do, is just protect that lead till the sun goes down. Do you know what I mean? So Nkunku not being there is a major loss, I think. I mean, it's getting too late now. I know the game is still quite a few days away, but this particular player, Nkunku, has not trained for well over 10 days already. Don't forget. For all the people that might be saying, "Oh, Miz, you're overreacting. He'll be back. But he hasn't already trained for well over 10 days. He's still not there in training. They're saying that perhaps tomorrow, day after, he might come back. But is that enough time to actually get match fit when someone has not been training for that long? I don't know. I'm getting worried about this player. What next? Is this turning out to be some sort of a Reece James situation where we just have to keep protecting Nkunku? Time in, time out, we have to keep protecting him, just ensure where his body's at and not being able to unleash him. I'm seriously getting worried. And off the back of that, ladies and gentlemen, people are talking about this medical, backroom stuff, with the medical department. There's a lot of things that's wrong at Chelsea Football Club. Maybe one of them is the medical department. Check this out. Latest news in regards to the medical department. Chelsea's long-serving medical director, Dimitrios Kalogiannidis, is to leave the club for family reasons, which will prompt another departmental reshuffle. Look, they're saying that this is coming from Matt Law, that it's for family reasons, and no problems. Maybe it is for family reasons, but you can clearly see something's wrong. You can clearly see that department, that medical department, something's not clicking. The new owners came in, they got rid of most of the previous medical staff members. Obviously, Dimitrios is one that probably stuck around, and now even Dimitrios is leaving due to family reasons, and it may well be, as I said, could be for family reasons, but something's clearly wrong here. Another departmental shuffle is to happen. Look, this is probably not ideal for a player. Players, they want to get, they want to know their medics. They want to know the people that look after their body well. They don't want to have different people come in and looking after them. There are certain things in life you just don't want to change. Doctors, do you know what I mean? Your lawyer, for example, your accountant. Like, these are certain things, like, you want to have consistency. You don't want constant change because, a new person will come in. It'll take time to understand you again. So as I said, big issues. And Chelsea Football Club needs to rectify this immediately and get some consistency. There's no consistency in anywhere in Chelsea Football Club at the moment. The changes to the Chelsea medical department were partly blamed in some quarters for last season's injury list and Chelsea's on-pitch struggles. This is coming from Matt Law. So already there are a few individuals inside the club that think the medical team last season was somewhat culpable as well to the downfall, and maybe this season as well, with a plethora of injuries to the same players over and over again. How we can't seem to get them fit. It's outrageous. It's outrageous, and it's detrimental to our season. And, look, I know we go off at Mauricio Pochettino. Any chance given to us, we try and attack him. And rightly so at times. I mean, he's not done well. But there is a big excuse here. And I know I don't want to throw out too many excuses, but one of the excuses is that Pochettino doesn't seem to get the team that he desires to have all the time fit. So that is a big problem. All right. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, Chelsea have been to watch Viktor Gyökeres many times, but also his teammate Ousmane Diomande. I think that's why we are having these stories, as both players are among the names on Chelsea's scouting list, but it's nothing concrete at the moment. This is coming from Fabrizio Romano. Look, recently, I think sporting manager Amorim, he was saying that apparently there was a supposed bid for Gyökeres. Look, Chelsea Football Club, honestly, I put my two hands together. He may be a future talent. He may be a future superstar. But right now, we don't need maybes. We don't need more potentials. We need certainties. Chelsea Football Club need goals up front. We need someone who's got the experience at the highest level that can come in and get the job rolling immediately. No adaptation time, no, trying to get used to my teammates, this, that, the other. Someone experienced enough to know the game well enough. Do you know what I mean? So look, Gyökeres, apparently his release clause is 100 million. So that's a lot of money to spend. The way I look at it, don't do all of this business. Short-term solution, which we're going to talk about in tomorrow's live stream. Live streams will be back. Obviously, Chelsea news in recent times has been a bit quiet, and plus there's no matches at the moment, so I wanted everyone to have a bit of break. Live streams will be back tomorrow, and then we're going to cover a lot of stuff. Short-term solution for me is Karim Benzema, and we're going to talk about that if we can get that done. But let's not waste money on Gyökeres. Let's keep the money for the summer and see if we can get Victor Osimhen. In terms of Ousmane Diomande, look, I don't watch sporting religiously. Maybe I should. There's a lot of praise and hype in regards to Ousmane Diomande, but this is another player we don't need right now. We've got enough CBs. We don't need to do this business right now. We can wait for the summer and explore the market a lot more. There's no standout CBs out there at the moment, and we've got a plethora of CBs, and a CB that's meant to be coming back from injury, Wesley Fofana as well. So let's hold tight. Let's just stay patient, and let's see where it all takes us. The only decision that I would make in this window right now is a striker, and if we can't get a long-term solution, which seems like we can't, get a short-term solution. But by no means, please do not just waste your money on another potential, another, maybe down the track. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts in regards to Nkunku, in regards to the medical staff, the medical team that we have, and the news that's been going around. Gyökeres and Ousmane Diomande. Let me know your thoughts about all of these in the comment section. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Smash the like button. If you're here for the first time, subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. We'll see you guys for a live tomorrow. Until then, everyone, take care and see ya.